Here once again is the Icarsoft i960 attached to a 2005 ML500 Mercedes-Benz w163. So this tool I'm about to send back, the scanner, I'm not happy with it, but let's give it a second chance and see what we can do with this thing. So, diagnose, go ahead and do that. I have the car turned on, so the key's on the on position 2. This thing is fired up. My heating system in this car acts funny. So there is the W163. It's the first thing that comes up. So I'll pick that. Gasoline, pick that. Left hand, pick that. And then I got a choice of vehicles. There's mine right there. Pick that. Automatic. Let's try this out. I'm not so sure that works out, but let's try it. Automatic. Okay, transmission, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure if the car has to be running for this thing or not. The key is on, all the lights are on the car, but all the idiot lights on the dash panel are lit up. I seem to get pretty good success. Okay. So I turn the radio on. So it looks like it's hitting some systems here. Okay, so transmission, what can we do with that? Last time I looked in here there were codes. So let's see what they have now. Transmission. Last time I tried this, it wouldn't read anything from the transmission. Let's see what happens this time. Read fault memory. I tried to clear this last time, and it always says it can't communicate. Let's see what happens this time. Yep, can't communicate. That's why this scanner is a piece of total crap. Boy, this thing makes me mad. I'm not going to miss it. Okay, so we can't check transmission on the W163. Everyone says, oh, Icarsoft, greatest thing since sliced bread. Wrong, wrong, wrong. What I really need is this ES stuff to work. Electronic stability control. This would be great if I could read this, but I'm sure it won't work either. So it looks like maybe this thing would work if I had special passwords to it or something. I don't know. Anyway. If it even has a fault code. SFI, don't care about that. Traction systems, let's try that for a good little check here and see if there's any faults in that thing. Yep, of course, it can't communicate. This always happens. Okay, well, what I would love to do is figure out why my dashboard is wacky with the air conditioning. So there's something in here about the dash right there. Automatic air conditioning. Oh my god. Can it actually figure this out? Let's see. Probably not. Probably can't communicate. Okay, read fault codes, read fault memory. Probably says can't communicate. Well, there's something. Center vent flap positioning motor. So I guess that means it's bad or it doesn't work. I don't know. That's the first useful thing this Icarsoft i980 has done. That's the first useful thing for me that I've seen. Okay, there's only one fault in there. Let's see the fault. Heating water circulation pump. Module blower. Box blower motor. Interesting. Well, my heating is definitely whacked, so. Center flap positioning motor. Yeah, we know what's bad. Okay. So this thing can read on the W163. It can read the air conditioning, which is better than nothing. Actual values. this is interesting. So this is probably telling us where this stuff is. AC control. As you can tell, I have a terrible cold here. It's maybe getting better. This works rather well. Blower voltage in rear, evaporator. Cool. Refrigerant pressure and temperature sensor. This is very, very useful actually. So this little tool is, this scanner is doing something right for once. Let's see what else we can read in here. 18 degrees, 10 degrees, foot well out. Wow, there's so many things that are monitoring here. It's really cool. Any more of these? AC compressor, 0%. Okay. So what if I turn the car on now? Okay, the car's on. You can hear it beeping. Let's back this thing up. And back it up, and back it up. Let's try the air conditioning again here. That'll cause it to read everything again. Okay, read fault memory. There's my blower motor problem. And actually, let's turn the AC on. So, we'll turn this thing on. We'll turn it on cold. And turn the AC on, go to auto. There, now the AC's on, supposedly. Escape. Let's go back into this and see what we have now here. Fault codes, fault memory, circulation pump, heating water circulation pump. That's interesting. Okay, hopefully it's just a fuse. Center vap, positioning motor. Okay. Actual values is what I want to see here. Center flap. So what does that mean? Don't know. Let's go for live values again. I'd be curious what the AC is doing here. What does AC control do? AC control. Blower evaporator temperature 1 degrees. Wow, that's good. I have 1 degree C, that means it's bloody cold. Refrigerant cranking at 10 bar. That might be reasonable, or it's overpressurized. Refrigerant pressure and temperature sensor, 41 degrees C. That's hot. So that could be the high side. I would think 40 would be hotter than that. Rear outlet temperature, it's not very good. Front footwell 28. So nothing here is great as far as this thing putting out any kind of AC, and it's really not feeling like it's working. Let's go to, okay, I went to low speed here, low temperature, which it's cold outside. It's like 40 degrees out here, so I'm kind of forcing this thing to work. Crank the fan down here, the fan speed down. Fan speed's down, we're on full cool. Okay, these are live settings. So my refrigerant pressure and temperature sensor, it's going up in temperature, which is good if it's the high side. Rear outlet is falling. 20 degrees C. It's not astoundingly cold. Okay, the center vent outlet is now going down to 8 degrees C, which is really good. So the AC must be working here a bit. AC compressor, 70%. I wonder if that's the duty cycle of it. It's on 70% of the time, I'm not sure. In-car temperature, 11.5 degrees C is about right. Okay, so evaporator temperature, about 2 degrees C, that's pretty cold. Okay, so my compressor under operation is about 14 bar. I wonder if that's overcharged. I don't know. Okay, that thing's heating up like it should. 54 degrees is reasonable. And pretty cool, huh? Defroster flap position. So the i980 does a good job of reading the air conditioning, heating type stuff on the car, on the w163. That's about all it does well, I think, unfortunately. But okay, let's go out of here. Can I clear the faults on this thing? Clear them up. Please wait. Yes, I do. Clear the faults. It says it cleared them, but did it really? If I read them now, they should be gone. Okay, so we got this DTC's out. That's good. Let's see if they come back later. As I said, okay, instrument cluster. Let's see if this thing works right. Instrument cluster. Read fault memory. Any faults? Whatever that one is. Whatever that one is, if these even exist. Okay. Instrument cluster. What's the control version here? Unit version. Video. So yeah. It's good old software from when the car was made. The truck's a 2005 ML500, so that's reasonable. Well, let's go for some more important things here. What else can we figure out with this thing? I'm 13 minutes into this video. I'm going to stop the video and start another one.